Trapper's one of the weaker killers, as you probably figured out by now.
Number 2 worst killer in the game, often number 1 for many years, is the Trapper.
So, as you guys know, like a lot of high-level DBD players and content creators like discuss the game's meta, you know, and a lot of it is like who's the strongest killer or what's a really strong killer. And it's usually like tier lists or like, you know, all of this. But and then when you do that, like Trapper's like almost always on the bottom of the list, or at least near the bottom. And while I do agree, like he's not objectively the strongest, I think there's plenty of value in playing other killers. And I think that we tend to focus too much on what's good instead of what's fun. And also, when we say something's not good, we assume that it's just not viable ever. It's never playable. So this game here is kind of a good example of how Trapper, a killer that a lot of people consider to be lower tier or low tier, can still punish survivors that are pretty good. And you can have good games with one of the worst killers. So take a look, guys. We've been doing a bunch of different challenges. We did like a challenge night yesterday, but right now we're just trying to get some people in here, talk, have a good time. So we'll see how it goes. We'll do this so that I can be a little low. I can have a pillow on my neck. You know how it goes. If I'm going to be lazy, I'm going to be lazy comfortably, huh? Okay. Favorite Trapper map? Yeah, it's pretty good. You can hide almost everything everywhere. Yeah, well, this whole area sucks, but I mean, I really screwed it up for him, but, you know. Xenomorph next? Sure, we can do that. We can do that. We got a bunch of people popping in. I appreciate it. At this point, I don't know where the survivors are, but... Oh, it's 4 Sables! We gotta survive with friends on our hands, friends. I always get that with killers I'm not very comfortable with. Survive. Shack Vault Trap, maybe? We can play Freddy at some point later tonight. For sure, Smoke. For sure. We'll see how nowhere to hide works out here. I'm not really seeing anybody. Alright, great. This is the one they want to work on. That works for me. Got a bunch of traps around here. If she goes right, we're kind of doing okay. It's fine. She's kind of stuck going in our direction. She just masterfully went through every area. Bye-bye. Now we'll pick you up. And some say prep doesn't help, huh? Come on. Now our buddy is 1,000% working on this. Well, she's actually dropped right below, but... There you are. Gotcha. We gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, is she gonna go for it? No. We got another trap this way if she decides to jump on in, but I think we're just gonna down her right there. Life is good, friends. 2 very quick chases to start off the game. Gen regression popping off. They're going for the save. We don't have Iron Grasp, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, re-step our little trap here, and then keep it going. Because today's a good day. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. I want to chase you. I have no intention of tunneling. Not that it really matters, but hey. Wow, I totally see why you wanted to be the one. Let me guess, balance landing? Nope, you're just bad. Okay, GG. Survivors matchmaking for the new Dead by Daylight event are long. Is it? Fasting Tools is such a good add-on. Is that what I have right now? Oh no. Oh, I don't have. Wait, I don't have any add-ons. Why not? What? That has to be a glitch. And it says I have no power or add-ons. Alright, weird. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you earlier. What are these guys doing? I don't want her to go left, so... Cut her off long range. Boom! Absolute crazy read, guys. And someone just stepped in my trap over there. Wow! We're having a brilliant day as Trapper. That's so funny. Okay, you want to see something even better? It'll show you and pick up a trap too. Dang, that's pretty good. We're gonna do this. Instead, we're gonna put it on this. So when they inevitably try to loop us on that, they won't be able to. Okay, this is too far, so we're gonna do it a little bit more this way. And let's go for you, Michaela. Or sorry, Sable. Of the 40 Sables in this game, all injured. I can't even. And they DC. Dude, I'm not trying to tunnel. There's 4 of you, and you all look the same. And it's not like I even tunneled, because, you know, she's the 3rd person I haven't hooked her in a while, but still. I'm assuming that's why she DC'd. Unless her ego couldn't take a Trapper actually getting her once, but no. You are able to walk over for the first little sec. Okay, great. See, now I'm going to try to loop from here, and he's going to step right on that one. It's too easy! I read them like a book. Like a book. I am truly the greatest Trapper in the history of Trapper. I agree, it's a skill issue, Frost Nova. Look, I'm not a Trapper man, but I will associate with the people that have always stuck by Trapper since this game started. He is fun. He is good. And, like, this is what you just need to understand, that most survivors are not going to take you seriously at the start of a game. And see, you just need to place them in spots they're not going to expect. And they're just going to crumble, guys. Back when mobile version came out and I played them since, yep, I feel it, man. That's brilliant. But like and then here's the thing. So you do this, pick it up, and you know what? You just place it in obvious spots. Because people always hug corners now. People always hug corners. They never look where they're going. And it's such a bad habit. Okay, that one is pretty bad. That's a pretty bad shot. I'll take that. But yeah, people always just hug corners and they just don't expect anything to happen. See, this is probably gonna get someone. I'm not even joking. Because he'll run along, he might not even see it. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be surprised. Now, this is actually a really good one. Though this is also just a very good Trapper map. But still, like, guys, come on. Oh, this is the bot. Let's just get them out of the game. Let's get the bot out of the game. Hopefully we get a little trap hit before we get back. Survive with friends. This has to be, unless it's just 4 random Sables. Alright, you're done. Oh, the last 2 are healing up. That's pretty good. I'm glad I was able to give you a decent Trapper match here, but yeah, the big thing with Trapper is just you need to anticipate where they're going. You need to go, hey, Trapper has utility, because when people, they just hug corners. Everyone hugs corners. If you place them on major areas, you will get traps. You will, consistently. Even with players that are pretty good. Now we'll see, of course, what prestige these guys were, how often they played the game. But I'm telling you, man, you can get value. You can get a ridiculous amount of value. People may say he's bad, but I'm telling you, Trapper works. Even like I didn't even play Killer Shack this game, you know. But with the right setup, the enough amount of setup, like this was a great one. This was a really good one. But yeah. Oh, and I hear her. This one didn't have balanced landing, so we're just gonna. Oh, she did. Okay, and that's gonna get her. And that's it. That's it. Boom. Who knows how many traps we got this game. All right, time for the worst Mori in the game. GG's, friends. That is how you play Trapper. That was a lot of fun. That was great. Yeah. Place them where they're going to be. Do all that stuff. It's going to be great. Love Trapper. Love him. You know, let's just see how good these guys were. Let's go see how good they were. See, these guys were decent. These guys were pretty good. I don't know if you can see on the mobile, but on vertical, but we have a Prestige 35, Prestige 74, Prestige 52, Prestige 10. They brought decent gear. You know, like that was a good one.
So yeah, overall, I mean, there is viability even in weaker killers. You can still have a good time with them, especially with a lot of new killers coming out that always seem to be the meta for really, really major period of time. I think it's kind of bad a game like Dead by Daylight to kind of have meta be so important. Of course, I really love the competitive aspect of the game, and there's nothing wrong with trying to give yourself the best advantage you can. But I think we should definitely take a look at ourselves and go, hey, what can we do, and how can we make something that we like work? Not how can we make what we like what works. And I think that's really important. So all of you have a fantastic day. Be positive, test negative. Hope to see you around, friends.